Hey, what's up guys? JD Venom here, part of Venom Nation Wrestling. This is the wrestling news and rumors for today, September the 17th, 2016. Before we get into our top story here today, let's see if we can try to push for 50 likes here on this video. I would very much so appreciate it if we get to 50 likes here on this video, and let's see if we can hit our goal. But let's not waste any more time and let's talk about our top story. You guys see it in the title that WWE reportedly bids for TNA. TNA's up for sale, and WWE and some other companies bid for TNA. This is coming from the New York Post, who needs no introduction. I'm bringing this here off of Wrestling Inc.'s website here, that the New York Post has a story about TNA president Billy Corgan and his plans to become the majority owner of Impact Ventures. Corgan said that a sale price has been agreed to and that hopes to have the sale complete by TNA Bound for Glory pay-per-view on October 2nd. That's 3 weeks away, guys, of this pay-per-view, so that's right around the corner for that. And it also goes on ahead and say here, I would love it nothing better than to stand up in front of everyone and give a clear picture of where this company is and where it's going, Corgan said. The story noted that one of the hurdles is that Dixie Carter Corgan and Aurix Marketing and Canada's Fight Network have equity stakes in the company. It's also stated that WWE and Sinclair Broadcasting, which owns Ring of Honor, are rumored to have made recent bids to TNA. Corgan wouldn't reveal what the sale figure is, but the New York Post estimate that'll be around $40 million by using WWE's marketing value of 2 times the revenue. Oh my goodness. Obviously, that figure sounds highly questionable at best, and the Wrestling Observer's Dave Meltzer tweeted the following regarding the number of $40 million. And he just says that here, it's just seen up here on the screen, that says, nobody's paying $40 million. Take 1-0 off. I certainly agree. TNA is not worth $40 million, guys. It is not worth $40 million. Now, TNA is in a better situation than what WCW was. See, the thing is with TNA is that right now, they are in a very delicate situation. Their ratings are not very high, even though their rating went up this past week, but they're not on a network where most cable subscribers have. Trust me, I know, because I work for a cable company, and we barely even carry Pop TV. We carry Pop TV in the West Coast, but just not like in the central part of the United States. In some parts of the United States, they carry Pop TV. But to the point at hand is that no one's going to be paid for $40 million for TNA. I don't know how that's going to be reported at $40 million. I don't understand. Now, if WWE is involved, I can't really see anything of them using TNA outside of using them for their video library, as they do with other companies, like the AWA. You know, that's what they did with the AWA. That's what they did with all these other companies. You know, that was swallowed up back in the territory days. But $40 million? No way. There's no way that TNA is worth $40 million. WCW, when they were bought out, they were reportedly at $2 million. I can't, and I know that was a different time. That was 15 years ago. That was, a different time period. But the thing was that, WCW was with Turner Broadcasting, which is still a huge company today for TNT and TBS. Still a very huge company, but I can't see that, TNA, Impact Wrestling, being worth $40 million. At most, I will say probably $6 million. And I'm probably being generous with that. That it may be $6 million. But, but WWE has reportedly, put a bid in for TNA. I don't know what to think about this, guys. I really don't know what to think about this because I really can't see that WWE using, well, obviously they're going to use some of the talent if they do decide to pick up some of the talent. Bobby Lashley, if he wants to come back to WWE, he's obviously great. He doesn't need to go to NXT. or anything like that. Guys like the Hardys come straight in to the roster. So if they do pick up anybody, it's going to be guys that's going to be potentially coming to the main roster. But guys like Eli Drake, I don't see him coming up to the main roster. He's going to be going through NXT first. And this can be a greater time for WWE because right now with WWE, they're having a lot of new guys that is going to be coming over soon. The Young Bucks. You also got Adam Cole, the Ring of Honor champion. You also got Jay Lethal, possibly Kenny Omega coming over from New Japan. Ricochet could be coming over as well to WWE. So all these guys coming to WWE at once, possibly not at once at one time. It's not like they're gonna show up at the same event, but around the same time frame, like over a 6-month time frame, we're gonna see these guys in WWE, in my personal opinion. But with TNA, other than the guys that I just named, I don't really see anybody else. More guys that can be coming on over. I may be missing people, obviously, guys. I could be missing some people here. But the fact of the matter is that they're not going to be, giving any of these TNA guys much of a shot. Like, for example, Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is not going to be coming back to WWE. If he does, he's not going to be focused on as a main event player. Maybe guys like Ethan Carter III, maybe WWE saw like, oh man, we missed out on this guy. We should have gave this guy more of a shot. But maybe if Ethan Carter III comes over to WWE, I can see him go straight to NXT again. So this is going to be very interesting over the next few weeks. This is a hot story here, and let's see on where this goes from here within the next couple of weeks here for TNA, Impact Wrestling, WWE, and also Sinclair Broadcasting and Ring of Honor. So this is going to be a very interesting development coming up in the next few weeks, and I can't wait to see where this goes from here. But on to our next story. Let's talk about Brock Lesnar possibly facing against Kevin Owens at the Royal Rumble for the Universal Championship. Now, another rumor going out there that, and it's not really a rumor, if you guys can put two and two together, this is like a for sure thing that may be happening here, that Kevin Owens, who is the Universal Champion, is going to go up against Brock Lesnar at the Royal Rumble, which is a dream match for a lot of wrestling fans. For me in particular, I don't really see where that dream match aspect comes in, but I can see it, but I don't see it. But it's a match I still would like to see, nevertheless. But reportedly, that WWE is in the works of Brock Lesnar coming back around the Royal Rumble, and for who he's facing will be for the Universal Championship. Since right now at this particular time, you've got Kevin Owens that's holding the Universal Championship. That could be that match. Now, we already seen Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins, so that's not going to help. We've definitely seen Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. It was originally supposed to be Brock Lesnar versus Finn Balor, which I thought would have been even worse because there's no way that Finn Balor, was going to beat Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is an imposing beast, a former UFC, world heavyweight champion. I don't have that believability in Finn Balor to beat Brock Lesnar. Kevin Owens more, yes, because he's a bigger guy, but I still don't believe that Kevin Owens can beat Brock Lesnar. And I'm talking about in a clean match. I'm talking about Finn Balor beating Brock Lesnar in a clean match with no outside interference, with no gimmicks. If it's just a straight wrestling match, Kevin Owens doesn't have a shot, and Finn Balor doesn't have a shot. So I'm actually kind of glad, and I don't want to say that I'm glad, but I am actually okay with Finn Balor being injured right now because he was going to get his ass fucking demolished by Brock Lesnar. So, but nevertheless, we should be seeing Brock Lesnar versus Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship at the Royal Rumble in the next few months. And it should be a good wrestling match. I'm not saying it's going to be a horrible wrestling match. I just don't believe that, that Kevin Owens can legitimately beat Brock Lesnar cleanly in the wrestling match. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. But I believe that it should be a good wrestling match. And if that is going to be the plans for WWE, it's going to be something different, something new. So let's see how that goes here. And our last story here today is Johnny Gargano. He gets married. He got married at Disney, and he will wrestle his wife for a final indie match as well. So, as you can see here, that WWE NXT superstar Johnny Gargano was married to Candice LeRae this weekend at Disney Grand California Hotel Spa in Anaheim, California. So Johnny Gargano signed a knot with his wrestling girlfriend. So hey, yeah, married within the business. He's a good-looking dude. She's gorgeous as well, and they're both wrestlers. So I mean, this will work out. I mean, and as I was talking about with the Alberto Rio Page situation, a lot of wrestlers marry within the business. They just do. It just happens. You become infatuated with somebody, or be on the road with somebody, and and you start knowing people within the business. That person understands your lifestyle, so they understand that you're gonna be on the road 300 days a year if you're in WWE. In this case, it's gonna be for Gargano, and hey, I'm happy for them, very, very much. But hey, if you guys are in the Cleveland area on Friday, September the 23rd, 2016 at 7:30 p.m. and it's gonna be at Our Lady of Mountain Carmel in Cleveland, Ohio. You can see Johnny Gargano in his last indie match against his wife, Candice LeRae, in a 2 out of 3 falls match. That is gonna be something that they get it on video, which I'm pretty sure that they are. Candice, she has to go over. She, you gotta let the woman win over the man, especially if it's your husband. The lady has to beat the husband. Like, let's be honest, the lady has to beat the husband. Happy wife, happy life, as they say. But guys, that's gonna be it for me here today. If you did enjoy this here, like I said, let's try to get to 50 likes. Leave me a thumbs up. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and like my Facebook page, where both those links are down below, so you can stay up to date with the Venom Nation Wrestling here on YouTube. And I will see you guys later. You guys enjoy your Saturday night. Peace out.